geeks and freaks. Welcome back to my book bowl challenge, where I will go through a massive bowl of books and hopefully not lose my sanity in the process. Today's book review, you guys are crooked. Today's book review is on Bleed the Shadows by Sadie Hunt, which is the second installment of the Blackwell Butchers trilogy, which is part of the bigger Blackwell saga. I'm gonna say it now, there may be spoilers in this review. I try not to give away too many spoilers or anything that's too big or important. I really do want you guys to enjoy the book and read it and feel like you're really getting immersed in it. This book is great for people who like dark romance novels, who like mystery novels, who like reverse harems, who like tropes like not one but 3 morally gray heroes, primal play, masked men, strong trigger happy heroines, comedic elements, dark town with dark secrets, and no cheating or other person drama. So we love that. If you're interested in any of those tropes, any of that genre or subgenres, this book will totally be for you. I hope I can convince you, and if I convince you, I hope that you like it just as much as I do. I'm a sucker for Sadie Hunt. I've been reading all of her books throughout this saga, and I can't get enough. So let's get into it. The book starts off with Maeve joining the hunt for the second time, and the butchers aren't really sure what to do. They don't really want to be in the hunt, but Bram feels like they have to prove themselves, and then Bram is being stubborn and kind of wants to try to find a way to just tell her to go, but they know that that's not possible, so they know that they have to hunt her because they don't want anyone else hunting her because they're stubborn boys. Unfortunately, even though they make it very clear from before the hunt starts that they have claimed her, not everyone heeds their warning. The hunt has been infiltrated by the enemy, and nobody is actually aware of it. But it's gonna cause some problems, let me tell you. It's gonna cause a lot of problems. The ghosts fail to heed the warning from the butchers, and they end up hunting Maeve down. They do end up catching her. They do end up scaring her. They end up hurting her, which is against the rules. Not just because the butchers claimed her, but because it's against the rules. They don't believe in harming women. She puts up a fight, but it's 3 against 1. So unfortunately, there's only so much she could do. But luckily, the butchers don't give up that easily, and they find her just in time and chase the ghosts away. Unfortunately, they don't get to catch the ghosts, but they do get to save Maeve, and that's more important to them. But Bram is a hothead, and he's on a warpath. He's not going to let this one go. Once back at the loft, Maeve is afraid again. Not the way she was in the first book, where she didn't really know what she was getting into. Now she's more afraid for the sake of her heart. Will she be able to withstand dealing with this again? In the midst of the butchers trying to get revenge for the men, the ghosts, who hurt their dearest Maeve, they all grow closer. Yes, even our emotionally constipated Bram. Remy almost spills his feelings. Poe holds her hand, enjoys her company, enjoys just being with her at every point that he can, showing her things in their side of town that she's never seen before. And Bram is working hard to earn her forgiveness. He's really working on that groveling, really working on being a man that she deserves. In this book, Maeve gets to meet the Kings, which, if you guys have seen my previous reviews on Sadie Hunt's books, the Kings are part of the first trilogy, the Aventine University. She also gets to meet the Bastards, which are part of the Blackwell Bastards trilogy, which is the 3rd trilogy in the saga. And she kind of realizes that polygamous relationships aren't exactly far-fetched as she thought it was. Although I have to say, my complaints, right, this is a little bit of a rant. We see a lot of the Kings throughout the sagas. We see a lot of the Bastards. We don't see the Beasts anymore, and I loved the Beasts, so I'm sad. But that's okay. That's okay. Maybe they'll be, you know, in the next series. I guess it's not important that they all stay in this thing as of importance. I mean, they're mentioned, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I guess in the grand scheme of things, it makes more sense why we see the Kings and the Bastards more, and even the butchers more. Is it too much to hope that there's just a final scene where all of the people from all of the books come together and have like a dinner or something? I'm sorry. Back to my review. So yeah, a polygamous relationship, not far-fetched, but she's not sure if that's what they want. They don't exactly talk about that stuff. She doesn't want to think of the fact that she will lose the butchers when all is said and done, and the butchers feel the exact same way. But people don't know how to use their words, because this could have all been avoided and their stress could have been avoided if they had just said, hey, I don't just want to smash, I want more than that. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm a little bit silly in my review. I'm sorry, guys. My brain's broken. Anyway, Maeve and the Butchers prepare special surprises for each other as Christmas comes and goes. Maeve even introduces them to her best friend, which is like a huge deal. They're all so cute because they're trying to make a good impression, which I absolutely love because, you know, they're these big hulking men and they're just like dressed up, and I'm sorry, I'm a little gusher. The Butchers decide that they're gonna work with bastards to take down Ethan for Maeve. Yeah, she lost the hunt, but it's so much more than the hunt now. Unfortunately, doesn't matter how much they plan, not everything goes as expected. When they exact their revenge, they fail in a way. I mean, they get some damage done, but not the damage they want. When they return home, ready to tell Maeve that their mission wasn't exactly a success, she's not there. She's missing. Her present that Bram gave to her is left on the front yard, and her phone is also left there, so it's obvious that she didn't leave of her own volition like she did in the last book. And so we end this book beginning the third hunt. Unfortunately, this hunt is not going to be nearly as fun as the last hunt. A lot of this book is very emotional. There's a lot of spice and there's a lot of connection growing between the characters as they all navigate their feelings and their fears of the unknown future and their doubts. It's so cute. I love them. I'm sorry. Nobody will admit it, but they don't want to live without each other. And Maeve disappearing, it's like the light is snuffed out in the Butchers and this black hole remains, and it's not pretty. It's definitely not pretty. It leaves behind the darkness that had consumed their lives before she ever entered it. My favorite part of this book is the cake scene between Maeve and Bram. Not that I didn't love the first scene where they were all together, but I think that cake scene was kind of like bringing the issue between Bram and Maeve full circle and finally getting closure and fixing everything and rewriting their tense past. It was also really steamy, so, you know, very delicious scene, if you would. I also really loved seeing Bram do things to make Christmas very special for Maeve, like things that he would never do before that he's just thinking about just to make her happy. Even going so far as to ask his sister for advice is so cute. I can't. He's such a mush. We see different sides to these Butchers, and I'm excited to see how the last book goes. So, stay tuned. Butchers deserve happiness. Maeve deserves happiness and closure for the untimely unaliving of her sister. But now it's not just her sister that they want revenge for, it's for her too. Maeve decides to embrace the darkness that comes with the Butchers, and she greets the darkness like it's an old friend. She embraces the darkness in herself too. You all know by now. I'm obsessed with the series. I'm obsessed with the saga. I'm feeling a little sad that there is only one series left after Butchers is done. And at the time of reading this, I was really nervous, thinking that maybe there wouldn't be any more. But because it's been a while since I've read this and I've read the last series, I know that another series is coming in September, and I will be reading and reviewing as it comes out, and I'm very excited for that. My heart needs it. If you guys are interested in this type of dark romance, mystery romance, reverse harem, why choose type of book, I recommend giving this a shot. I do think it's worth the read. I think it's heartwarming and spicy, and you can laugh all at the same time, which I think is a great combination. As always, I recommend starting off with Aventine University, moving to Blackwell Beasts, Blackwell Bastards, then starting Blackwell Butchers. Until next time, guys, like the video, comment your thoughts, comment if you decide to read this or not, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell to be informed every time I post a new video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.